I feel your fear growing. You will be dead soon.
Brightest day. Blackest
And
night.
when you're gone, I'll destroy everything you ever loved.
No evil shall escape my sight.
Your family, your home, your planet will be no more.
Not those who worship evil's
The
might.
entire human race will be wiped out because you, Hal Jordan, were afraid.
Beware my power. Green Lantern's light!
All is lost.
Not while I'm standing. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light!
In brightest day, in blackest night.
Become vengeance. Join the Red Lanterns.
No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light!
In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light!
Do it, Kyle. Now!
In brightest day,
In blackest night,
no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light.
In brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light!
Hello, my name is the creator of Bricks, and as a fan of Green Lantern, or rather the whole mythology of the corpse, I thought I'd do a video on how I think each of the three main members of the Green Lantern Corps could be introduced in the DCEU. The three being number 1, Hal Jordan, number 2, John Stewart, and number 3, Kyle Rayner. I will describe how I think each could possibly be introduced into the DCEU. Hopefully you will enjoy. So, first of all, Hal Jordan, I think, should be introduced flying a jet and being cocky, as he usually is, showing off, then flying down, then talking to Carol Ferris, who has only been seen once in Man of Steel, saying Cal is hot, so...
Look, I'm here to help. But it has to be on my own terms. And you have to convince Washington of that.
Even if I were willing to try, what makes you think they'd listen?
I don't know, General. Guess I'll just have to trust you.
What are you smiling about, Captain?
nothing, sir. I just think he's kind of hot.
Get in the car.
But since time has passed, since we saw her, she's grown in love with Hal, as she usually does. And depending on how the writer wants to go, you can have Hal have the ring already, or an origin, just depends on how you want to play it. But that's how I do Hal's introduction, connect it back to Man of Steel with Carol, and shabam, Hal is introduced. Then, for John Stewart, have him be linked to Amanda Waller in the military. I think this would be a good way to kill two birds with one stone. Have those two connect since they both served, and John will be older, but not too old, to be a ring slinger. I think the ideal age would be 48 to 51 for him. in my opinion. And maybe have them meet up in an Amanda Waller show if they do that, and you can show some flashbacks of them together, not in a relationship though. I don't think that would be a good idea. But as friends who both served, that is how I'd introduce Jon Stewart into the DCEU. Then, for Kyle Rayner, I'd say have him be a graphic artist at the Daily Planet, designing prints, like in Superman the Animated Series, and the art for their website, if you want also. You can have him interact with Henry Cavill's Superman. You can have him appear off and on in the background as well, and mention in conversation occasionally, with like Lois, until they want to adapt the Emerald Twilight arc in live action with the whole Green Lantern Corps being destroyed and the Parallax entity possessing Hal Jordan. But these are my recommendations for how each of these three should or could be introduced in a film or TV show, but my personal favorite recommendation of mine is the John one, but if you disagree, that's fine with me. I wanted to do this because the whole corpse has been underused and underutilized because of the failure of the movie with decent ideas but awful execution and missed potential. I just hope they can get Green Lantern Corps off the ground before everyone gets tired of superhero media, but based on how Discovery operates at WB, it's not likely, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. But remember, let those who worship evil's might beware our power.
Green Lantern light!